Hello, everyone. This is Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly reading from June 15th to 21st, 2015. And the 21st is the summer solstice and the longest day of the year as far as daylight goes in the northern hemisphere where I live, and many of you do too. And it's a beautiful time of year. It's also my birthday on Thursday, the 18th, so hey, I'm a little biased, but I love it. And June 21st is Father's Day in the United States, so I want to say happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there. My dad and I always actually call it our special day because I was born on Father's Day. So it has extra special meaning for me too. So this week I was feeling guided. I didn't know what deck I was going to use. I woke up this morning with one deck in my mind, but then I saw this one and thought, I haven't used it in a while, and there are a lot of people that worry often and ask, what is their life purpose? So these cards, I think, are beautiful cards. They're by Doreen Virtue, and as always, I've pre-shuffled and drawn them. And this week there are 4 cards. Sometimes we will have 4, or I think I even had 5 once jump out. Usually it is the beginning, middle, and end of the week, and then this 4th card will kind of just be an overlying theme to the week. So let's see what this week has in store. This is your Monday, Tuesday card, and this says Artist. And it says, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Now, if for whatever reason you are seeing this and you have been longing to do something artistic, this is a hit for you that you need to pay attention to do that thing that you've been longing to, whether it's painting or clay or more mosaics or even writing, to do that art for your soul. Or if you're a person that is like me, I kind of know that art maybe is not my strong suit, if you will. I'm a little more left-brained, but I have felt like taking an art class here or there because why not? And sometimes when you do stuff like that, it kind of, gets you out of the house, and maybe you'll connect with somebody new. But I feel like when you do stuff like that, I'm getting an image of like when I was a kid. I remember my grandma Allie letting me finger paint. Oh my goodness, I thought that was the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, it was just awesome to have the freedom to do whatever I wanted, and my finger was allowed to just draw or not draw or whatever. And this is a sign also to pay attention then to your inner child, but also that you are an artist. And so if you have been just thinking again and again, ooh, I should take a class on watercolor, or ooh, I should go buy a canvas and see what I would paint, this really is encouraging you to do just that and pay attention to what's in your soul. Because sometimes when you pay attention to the things in your soul, whether they mean something, life purpose-wise, or whether it's just something to get your mind off of your troubles, if it comes in again and again, they want me to say this to you. I have been wanting to take a class in mosaics for a couple of years, and I have yet to do it. And so that's a sign, if you've had something like that, and for me, that it's time to just do it and not think about why. Or personally, I might get in my way and think, ooh, I probably won't be real good at that. But hey, you'll never know unless you try. So get out there, pay attention to your soul, and know that you are an artist. Okay, for the middle of the week here, we have leadership. And it says, take charge of this situation. Automatically, what I'm hearing is speak your truth and let the chips fall where they may. One of my teachers, Doreen Virtue, who made this deck, often says that. And I love this. You are a leader. If you have something going on and you think somebody needs to do something about this, somebody needs to take leadership of this, maybe that means that it's a sign for you to do so. If you've been passively sitting by while something has been going on that does not agree with you, whether you think you'll be popular or not for what you have to say, I think it's time for you to just stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. That's all you can do, and honor you, because it's far worse than walking away never speaking your mind and wondering if something could have been accomplished in a positive way if you'd done so. If for any reason at work you have been wanting to be some sort of leader, this is a sign that that is all taking place, whether you see signs of it right now or not. Maybe you're doing some leadership training, or maybe you have just joined a leadership team, and this is a sign that it's part of your life purpose to do that. You know, I have many things that I do in my life. I am a leader during the day, actually. I work in finance during the day, so I work with numbers because I'm good at it, and I like it. And while I'm there, I'm also a leader of a team of people. And it's just something that I kind of got tossed into way back when. And for a while I stepped away from it, but I just realized that I'm good at it and I like it, and it has its ups and downs. But if that feels like you, whether or not it's again, I keep saying the word popular, so if you don't think it's the popular decision, or you do, frankly, this is saying to speak your truth and to lead those that don't know where to go or that just need a leader. And maybe I'm really getting to be a spiritual teacher and to lead others because you didn't come to earth to learn all the stuff that you've learned. And for me, the metaphysical stuff. So I just started teaching medium classes again here recently. And I didn't know how it was going to go or if anybody was going to show up, but I had to trust that they would, and they did, and then they asked me to teach another one, so I guess I'll keep teaching. Because I don't know why, but there are people out there that need to learn, and I knew that when I wanted to be a medium, it was really hard for me to find a teacher or find the right teacher. So maybe that's a sign of leadership for you, that you need to lead the way for something like other mediums or like other artists, okay? And then for the weekend, we have environmentalist, and it says, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So if you've been thinking, and I'm sorry about my finger there, but if you've been thinking about something that is good for the earth in any way, as a business, so what I'm seeing now specifically is like chemical-free fragrances, a cleaning line that's healthy and chemical-free, or even something as cleaning up the environment or helping the environment, help save the rainforests, or something to that effect. This is a sign that you're being helped from heaven and that it's part of your life purpose. Maybe recycling is something you're passionate about. And again, this is a sign that it is part of your life purpose, okay? And if that doesn't resonate with you at all, it could also mean that you have a life purpose that is tied to helping the animals. So maybe you've adopted a pet or two. Maybe you give money to pets in some way. And maybe you just feel like you plain old relate to your pets better than you do to humans sometimes. This is a card for you and also a sign that that's part of your life purpose. And I have to say, since I flipped this card over, I've been hearing pet rescue. So if you're a pet rescuer, this is a sign that is part of your life purpose. And if you've been thinking of starting a pet rescue, do it a little bit at a time. Maybe start to take in some pets and foster them yourself. And maybe find another foster, and so on and so forth. It's only as difficult as you make it. And sometimes I have to think to myself, I can't save every pet, but I can save one pet at a time and help them when I can. Okay? All right. And here for the weekend, we have practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Okay, so immediately what's coming to my mind is I just had one medium ask me, I just have to say, I have to back up and say, bless the people that either hear in my reading when I say to them, did you know that you're a medium? Or that just listen to their own intuition and know that they're a medium and just get right out there and help others. For the rest of us, it's not so easy. If you haven't read my book, Gifted, A Guide for Mediums, Psychics, and Intuitives, which is available on Amazon, I have my whole story of how I evolved into a medium there. But in short, I had to be told I was a medium several times before I finally stepped into it. And so this other medium, who's one of the mediums that just kind of knew she was and jumped into it, said to me, Lisa, how do I know that I'm any good at this? How do I get more clients? How do I get more evidence? And you know what I said to her is, it's practice. I mean, you have to go to some classes sometimes if you feel like going to classes or read some books, but it's really in practicing, and you're never going to learn about how to do it unless you do get out there and practice. At first, you know, when I first started doing it, I said to my friend Echo Bodine, can I do some reading for free one day at one of your events? And I just said, I feel like I've had these classes. I've got to get out there and try it. I really just want to do it for free will donation though, because I need to see if I'm any good at it. And let me tell you, that day I got lots of practice and confirmation then from people that were saying yes, that information's correct or whatnot. And practice and confirmation just really helps with something like being a medium. But this card is not just for the mediums. It's anything. You know, I started to write my books. So again, I'm talking about how I wrote Gifted. I've written a couple metaphysical books. And that woke up the fiction author in me. And I've released a couple of fiction books and am now working on my third. And I know that each time I do it, in a way I'm practicing. I'm building my business because, you know, the people that are reading my romance novels are a completely different crowd than are getting my readings. Or I'm working in real estate with or doing anything else with. And just as with anything, I have to practice my craft. Just with any talent, like if you're a singer, practice. What do you think is going to make you a better singer? Practice. And again, back to being the medium for me, I've got to practice. I've got to practice at evidence. I even walked away today. I did an event and I did psychic readings because I do both psychic and medium readings. And I still think, I would have liked to done this better. I would have liked to done that better. But you know, everything happens like it should. You just have to keep practicing. Know that spirit is on your side. And practice, 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 practice. You're not going to get better until you practice. And keep with it. I have to say, this looks to me like an amazing week that we have ahead of us that is full of things that are keys to our life purpose. If only we listen to the guidance and realize that life purpose is not just one thing, it's many things. You know, I'm a daughter. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I'm an author. So listen, there's many hats that we all wear. Think of some of the hats that you wear. Are you a parent? Are you a wife or husband? Are you a leader at work? There's many hats that you wear, and life purpose holds just about as many hats. You have to remember that not everything is about action steps. It's sometimes we have to relax, let go, and have fun so that the things that we want in life can manifest. But I believe that this deck, if you are wondering about your life purpose, this deck would be a great one for you to consider. Again, it is the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in with me. And I am Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and or share. And I will speak to you again next week.